mental training coach. My name is Sami the swimmer, and I want to swim fast.
Well, hey there, Sammy. I'm Coach Giraffe Joe. You want to know the key to swimming fast?
Yes, is it underwater? That's what my coach tells me.
Those are important too, but in order for you to learn to swim fast when it counts the most, you must first develop awareness of what you are currently doing mentally. That may very well be slowing you down.
Wowza. I had no idea that played such a big role in my swimming. I didn't do so well on that mental toughness test.
That is A-okay, Sonny. That quiz is just giving you some ideas of what could be slowing you down mentally. There are 3 basic areas you need to develop awareness of in order to systematically build your mental toughness. First is self-talk, or what I like to call your inner coach, a little me inside your head. Second is focus of concentration, and third is level of pre-race nervousness or excitement.
Wow, am I going to learn about all those things?
Of course you are. My favorite quote is, races are won and lost before the start. Races are won and lost before the finish.
You have good insight, Coach Giraffe Joe. What does that mean anyways?
That quote means that the thoughts that go through your head before or during races are your inner coach, and it dramatically affects how relaxed you are and ultimately how fast you swim. A bad inner coach will make you tight, undercut your confidence, and slow you down. And you may not even know it.
Well, what kind of inner coach do I have working for me?
Let's find out. Tonight, I would like you to go home and examine several bad swims. Try to remember the environment around you, such as where the meet was held, what event you swam, who your competition was, and what was going on in your head in as much detail as possible. After doing this several times, you should see a pattern of negativity.
Should I write down everything that I remembered?
That would be helpful for future references. Once you get a handle on what your inner coach tells you before and during races, you'll be a much better position to turn this negative coaching around.
What if I have no awareness of my negative ways?
Then you will continue to bring yourself down without any chance for change.
That's true, I guess.
Now, I want you to do the same thing that you did with your negative races, but with some of your best races. Review each vividly and write them down. What were you thinking before the race, during the race, and on the blocks?
I love to think about my good races.
Great! Finally, take your self-talk notes and compare them. Look at the differences between your inner coach's thoughts during your fast swims and slow swims.
What do those differences mean?
In order to retrain your inner coach, you have to be aware of the differences in his self-talk. For example, if you know your typical self-talk that seems to lead to bad swims, you are in a position to be able to turn that negative Nelly into a positive Polly.
Hooray! Tell me more, Coach.
You see, Sammy, races are won and lost before the start and finish because of the interrelationship between your mind, body, and performance. What you think or say to yourself both before and during your swims goes instantly and directly into your body and touches off some subtle physiological changes.
Wow, that's a big word. And all those changes affect my body and how fast I swim?
Yep.
What are the wrong things to think to myself during a race?
There are tons of bad thoughts. Some are, what if she beats me? Allison is so fast.
Oh, she is fast.
Or, I had a terrible warm-up. What if I don't make finals? Or, I always die in the last 75. All those thoughts make you nervous.
Oh, dang it. Does something in my body change when I get nervous?
You betcha. First, a big time devastating, your muscles begin to tighten. Second, your breathing speeds up and gets shallower. Third, digestion shuts down, leaving you feeling nauseous or queasy. Fourth, your hands and feet get cold as your blood flow is diverted away from the extremities. And fifth, your heart rate and blood pressure go up.
Now I see why all those things would make my swimming slower. Those don't seem like positive changes that I want to happen to me before or during my race.
That is why it slows you down.
Okay, so how is my racing affected by those physical changes?
Tight muscles shorten your stroke, ruin your rhythm, make your turn slower, slow your reaction time, and tire you out quickly, among other things.
What about fast and shallower breathing? Won't I get more oxygen that way?
This actually tightens your muscles even more and throws your rhythm further off. It kills your endurance and makes you feel like you're totally out of shape. Cold hands and feet make it difficult to get a good feel for the water, and since swimming is all about feel, you'll end up going slow.
I hate when I feel out of shape and go slow, gosh dang it.
Almost every swimmer dislikes the feeling, Sammy. But the best part is, every swimmer has the power to change what they're thinking and feeling before and during a race. When this change is made and practiced, it will result in faster swimming.
Well, can I just make these changes overnight?
Oh no. Mental training takes lots of practice to master, and even some of the masters haven't mastered it yet. However, if you make small changes, you will see big results.
That's exciting. So, let me review real quick. The three main areas that I'm going to develop an awareness of in order to build up my mental toughness is my inner coach, or little you inside of my head, focus of concentration, and level of pre-race nervousness or excitement.
Perfect. I bet you will start swimming faster already.
Awesome! I love swimming!
Yay!